This session will look at filters and field sets. So there may be a time where you want to filter your information to suit your needs. I'm going to be working in the Student Top tab for today's demonstration. You can use filters for anything, but for our purposes, we'll just show you the Student tab. But again, you can use it for just about any area of MyEdBC. So to start your filters, just click on this filter button up here and then choose one that works for you. Okay, so these are pre-made ones, and I'll just show you how this works. I want to filter for all of my grade 8s, so I'm going to click grade level and then just choose my grade 8s here. So now all of my grade 8s are showing in my selection. This is a good way to just filter out your grade 8s or see their transcripts or print their report cards. It just makes things easier for you if you want to do things this way. Another thing you can do with filters is create your own filter. So the best way to do that is to create a query. So options, query. So this is going to create a search for us. And if this is a query that you use a lot, you can save it as a filter. So we can change the table. So this is a student table. All of these tables will open up different fields. Okay, so because we're working with student data, we're going to stay with the student table. With these kind of things, you just want to practice. Basically, keep playing with it until you find what you need. Everyone's going to be a little bit different. But let's say I want students whose grade level, I want high school students only. Or let's go with primary. My K to 3 students. Okay, so grade level equals to kindergarten, and I'm going to add it. Okay, and I also want students who are in grade 1 because primary is K to 3. So we have a choice of and or. So in this case, we don't want to use and because it will search for a student who is in grade kindergarten and grade 1, which doesn't happen ever. So we want to use or. Okay, so this is going to search for students who are kindergarten or grade 1, and then just simply change it grade 2 or grade 3. Okay, so these will be my primary students, kindergarten or grade 1s or grade 2s or grade 3s. And I'm going to save my search because I might use this again. And I'm going to call this elementary. Or primary, sorry. The owner type, I can change this to school so that everyone in my school can use it, not just myself. You can change this to user only, so it depends on what you're using this for. And I want to save this as a filter because I might use this again. Now if you don't plan on using this again, then don't click that. But again, not a big deal. I can make this district level, but I'm in train anyway, so it doesn't matter. And you can move it to the top of your list. This will make this the default filter instead of all active students. I'm just going to leave that there and save. All right. So let's see what this looks like. Primary active students, primary. I think I created one here called primary. And there we go. So now all of my primary students will show up on the screen. Quick way to run report cards or something like that. Okay. So that's filters. The next thing is the field set button. So this is the field set button up here. What a field set essentially is what shows up on the screen. So a filter basically organizes the data either by selection or by grade or by name or by female, male. Field set is what information appears on the screen. So that can be classified as these headers up here. All right. So when we click on the field set button, we have a bunch of different options. So the default is selected, but I can change it to some of the pre-existing ones. So student accounts. So if I wanted to look at student accounts, these are their usernames and passwords. Right now we don't have any. That's okay, but that's a good way to check. You can create a field set, one that suits your needs, because some of these have a lot of information. So for default, let's say I don't want some of this information here. So I'm going to click Manage Field Sets. I'm going to choose my default, or whichever one you want. Okay, and I'm going to click Copy, because I have to make a copy of this in order for me to change it, because I can't change the enterprise level field set. And again, I can make it a user or school type. Okay, and here's my copy. That's the one I just created. Now I want to edit it. Okay, so I can add information to it, so add more columns, or I can remove columns. So let's remove some. So I don't want alerts. Let's remove that. I don't want quick status. Just want to clean this up a little bit. I don't need to know their year of graduation, okay? Because I already got grade level in here. I don't need year of graduation. So let's have a look at some of the things I can put in. Again, you can choose a whole bunch of different categories here. We're going to stay with student because we're working with student information. Let's say I am creating a field set for duplicate students. I want to know my duplicate students, where I need the legal last name and the legal first name. Okay, I can move these up. Like so. So this will sort the order of the columns. And I can choose, let's just say their care card, okay? So I've changed this. So I'm going to change the name of this to duplicates. So I got everything, date of birth right here. So I'm going to move this one up as well, because you need their last name, gender, date of birth on the form, and pupil number. I'm going to move this one up actually, and then save. All right. So now I should have a field set here called duplicates. So anytime I create a duplicate form, I click on that, and then I have all the information that I need here. Okay, so that's field sets. With field sets and filters that you create, you will have to create a new one for every single tab if you decide to use them. So the duplicate one I created here, if I wanted to use it somewhere else, I would have to create a new one. And that's it for field sets and filters. If you have any questions, please contact us via help desk. Thank you so much for watching.